FLONZIE Brown-Wright has been fighting for voters' rights for more than half a century. It began in 1964. She tried to register to vote in Mississippi. A poll worker said she failed a so-called literacy test that included the question, how many feathers are on a chicken? She asked what she got wrong.
He just said, "Nigga, I told you you didn't pass. You get the hell out of my office."
So she ran for election commissioner and won. Literacy tests were later banned by the U.S. Supreme Court, which said they were meant to keep black voters from the polls. Now, she and others across the U.S. are concerned about a special commission appointed by President Donald Trump to investigate voter fraud.
It strikes me as a solution in search of a problem. The good data that we have shows that particularly in-person voter fraud is almost no issue at all.
The American Civil Liberties Union and several other groups are suing. They say Trump's Presidential Advisory Commission on Elections violates open government laws and voters' privacy by asking for voting histories and partial Social Security numbers. The groups say the real goal is to discourage voting by blacks and other minorities who tend to vote for Democrats.
The whole game plan is to limit how many people have access to vote.
At least 44 states have refused to provide all the data. Mississippi is one of the most conservative states in the U.S. It is dominated by Republicans from the governor on down. But even here, the Trump administration's request for personal voter information faces strong opposition. Mississippi's Republican Secretary of State, Delbert Hosemann, told Trump's commission to, quote, go jump in the Gulf. In a statement, the commission's Chris Kobach said, despite media distortions and obstructions by a handful of state politicians, the commission will continue its work to ensure the integrity of each American's vote.
It's just another effort to discourage people from voting, particularly black areas. I've seen people beaten. I've been to jail. I've been tear gassed. I've been shot at. And so we have had a hard journey.
As a judge considers whether to block the Trump Commission's request for information, for FLONZIE Brown-Wright, the journey continues. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Jackson, Mississippi.